Hashtag KONY, KONY, which means the King of New York. It is the second show that they have done. And there was last year's winner. Who was last year's winner? Last year's winner was the American Nightmare, Logan Black. He was the winner. He did not win, but he made a major impact in this particular tournament, causing somebody to not be able to wrestle their next round. So, okay, let's go to the non-tournament matches. The main event, the Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. And the reason why we get to call it the World Heavyweight Champion now, because Rude Boy Riley defended the Tier 1 Championship and the Warriors of Wrestling Championship in Europe. Okay. So now it's they're officially world titles, which obviously he was victorious. He even won a European title while he was over there.
Nice.
So
bringing home the gold, baby.
I don't know if he got to bring it home. I think he lost it a little bit later, but it doesn't matter. He got to have it.
Took it home that night.
The Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, Rude Boy Riley, who's had this title for well over a year now. And he defended the title against ROH star Will Ferrara. And in a very, very good match, defeated Will Ferrara. And the two of them who came up together in the Gleason gym. So they kind of grew up in the business together. So it was good to see they, embraced the bromance after the match was over. But it was good to see. So congrats to Rude Boy Riley, still the Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. Warriors of Wrestling No Limits Championship. The champion Darius Carter took on Warriors of Wrestling owner Joey B. Some people know that Damage 365 Radio and Darius Carter have a little banter, have been going back and forth on Twitter about the ways of victory Darius Carter seems to win his matches by. But the No Limits Championship does come with the no disqualification. So,
hence no limits.
So, you can't really say it's cheating.
It's not.
Even though it is, if you're getting someone in to come in and help you.
That's not cheating. So, No Limits Championship. It states it right there in the name. There's no disqualification. There's no cheating. There's getting an advantage and an upper hand.
Yeah, well, that, of course, happened in this match. As the Hostile Collective came down and got themselves interjected in the match. But whatever the case may be, Darius Carter victorious.
Joey B got beat up.
Joey B he got his ass handed to him.
Oh, just like the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
And the New York Jets.
Pretty much. Just like everybody but the New England Patriots.
Just like everybody but them.
Just like every week in that division. Yeah. Okay. And then we had the King of the New York, the KONY tournament. It was fatal four-way matches. That's how it was. So in one match, it was Juba and Jason Cross, Joey Ace, and Tyler Murphy. And Juba was victorious in that bracket. The next bracket saw Colossal Mike Law, Andros the Greek, Rex Lawless, and Vinny Pacifico. And in that match was Colossal Mike Law victorious. Talk about an oxymoron name. Mm-hmm. Another bracket saw Too Hot Steve Scott, Amasis, Bonesaw Jesse Brooks, and Delirious. And victorious in that bracket was Too Hot Steve Scott, who seems to be making a name for himself at Warriors of Wrestling these days. In the final bracket, it was the Concrete Rose, Sunny Kiss, Little Guido, a.k.a. Nunzio, Logan Black, and Jason Karloff. And that was the most physical one. Very quick, very physical, but in the end, it was Sunny Kiss victorious in that bracket. Now, that set up Mike Law taking on Too Hot Steve Scott, and Juba taking on Sunny Kiss. But at the end of that match, Logan Black decided to take it upon himself to take out Sunny Kiss in the ring and on the way back to the locker room, putting Sonny Kiss out of commission, and Juba won his match via forfeit because Sonny could not come to the ring, and he got an automatic bye into the finals.
Oh.
So it was up to Mike Law to take on Too Hot Steve Scott, and it was Mike Law victorious over the Selfie Superstar, and set up a finals match versus Juba. Now the winner of this match, obviously, is the winner of the 2016 King of New York tournament. Mike Law had the upper hand pretty much, which was shocking. Anybody who knows Juba, Juba's a big boy.
Yeah, real big.
Okay, big boy. And Mike Law has kind of made it his thing to be the giant killer. He took out TJ Marconi on a couple of occasions. He has, I think, a win. As far as I remember, he has a winning record against Juba in the past. And it kind of looked like Mike Law was going to do this again. I mean, he was hammering Juba from pillar to post, just beating him, but with speed and kicks and punch and runs, and he was. But here's the old cliche I used to use when I was younger, being a big guy, and all the little shits used to try to take a shot at me and run. I think Gorilla Monsoon said it. Is that what was it? It says what was the saying? I'm gonna have to get back to it. Something along the lines of the mighty will fall, but they don't fall often. Or it was something basically along the lines of you better hit your shot, because if that person don't go down, you're a dead man.
Basically.
So
did Mike Law hit his shot?
So eventually Juba got his hands on Mike Law, and it was enough to finish the colossal Mike Law, put Juba in the winning side of the bracket, and became the 2016 King of the New York Tournament winner. So he joins Logan Black in that list of KONY award winners.
Sir,
so great job, Juba. We had the Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Champions, absolutely Caucasian,
woo,
with Nikki Adams take on the Hostile Collective, Justin Neff, Abdul Nasir, and Katrid, and of course on the outside Harley, because that's the only way Hostile Collective travels. They roll in packs. They're like wolves. And it was, at the end, the tag team champions, absolutely Caucasian, and Nikki Adams victorious over the Hostile Collective. And
that's my boy.
And yes, Dirtbag Dan was wearing his tidy purples.
That's my boy. Keep it funky, keep it fresh.
I should tell him, let him know that the Kmart on Route 18 and the Kmart on 35 and Hazlitt are going out of business. All their little boy wear
Dude, we can
shorts,
get you those pants for $1.50.
They're on clearance. I think right now all the boys' clothes are 30% off. So you might be able to get yourself some different colors of your little tighties. Oh, we love Dirtbag Dan.
Hell yes.
We do. And he's a fan of the show.
Keep it real, kid.
The Student Showcase saw Chris Bene defeat Jason Sinclair, and Frankie Getz and Tony Booz defeat LW Estates. But this week we didn't have TK Luther did not eat booty, so no hashtag TK Luther eats booty.
There's always next week.
Yeah, there's always next month, October 15th, big show. Well, October 14th they're in Brooklyn, and then October 15th they're in Staten Island. So we'll be there with our casting crew, along with RDP and Ultimate Stars and probably MZ. So yeah, it's gonna be a packed house with vendors and talent. I will tell you this though, the largest pop that when all the guests were announced for that show, the largest pop went to Cameron, Victoria, and Brother Love.
Thank you, Damage 365. You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Brother Love was pretty loud, really loud.
Anytime.
And it was last show too, back in August when they announced Brother Love was going to be there, because that was the day that week I found out, and we got some good pop. So.
He introduced the world to the Undertaker, bro.
He did. The first ever manager of the Undertaker, Brother Love.
That's Brother Love.
That's right. So that was Warriors of Wrestling, and let's get into the interview we had with Bonesaw Jessie Brooks. I'm gonna play our interview first, and then we'll play the Channel 11 interview. It really doesn't matter what order. It was kind of she gets more into details with us, so that's why I'm gonna play ours. So here we go.
I'm just gonna say goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. See you next week.
See you next week. All right, here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Coach Kev with Bonesaw Jessie Brooks at Warriors of Wrestling's KONY Awards this past KONY tournament. Sorry, this past Saturday in Fast Break, Staten Island, New York. So here you go. We're live at Warriors of Wrestling. I'm Coach Kev. I'm here with Bonesaw Jessie Brooks. Thanks for giving us your time.
No problem.
A lot of things have been going on. You've been kind of in the middle, kind of full circle of this gender issues. You were in a match. You were fighting a male intergender match, which we've seen before. Nothing new. We've seen it at Warriors of Wrestling. We've seen it everywhere. We've seen it on TV.
Yeah.
Walk me through exactly what happened when the bell rang for the match.
Well, when it rung, actually, I thought like somebody accidentally rung it again, so I didn't pay attention to it. I was still in wrestling mode, you know? Mm-hmm. And then I saw Chris, the ref, actually, and Marcos walk towards the front of the ring, and that's when my attention got drawn to the front of the ring. And I went over there, and I hear Mr. Orlando saying that, oh, this match can't happen because a female cannot wrestle a male in the state of New York.
Was this the first time he was ever at a wrestling event?
No. He's been to ones before. And actually, he was, I believe, I've been told that he was at the one where I wrestled J. George at Tier 1, when it was a last person standing match out of all matches. You know.
And nothing was said then?
No.
Do you think it's something deeper than him thinking that it was a rule? Do you think maybe he's got something against you, or maybe something against...
I've never met him before, so I don't think it's against me. I mean, in general, the only thing I can think of is sexism, you know?
I mean, do you think he did it on purpose, or you think maybe he was on your behalf protecting you?
I think it made him uncomfortable. And he was like, I don't want this to happen. And since he has that type of power, he felt like he can do something like that and try to stretch the rules. When it says boxing, that can't happen, not wrestling,
right.
You know?
Well, it's totally two different things.
That's what I said, no, to
yeah, boxing, not scripted or entertainment value. Wrestling is.
Yeah.
How long was it before they got that match undergoing again, where you were able to...
Not until like the last few minutes of the actual scheduled main event. So I didn't hear anything because I actually thought it wasn't going to happen. And then towards the end of that main event, they were saying, "You're good to go." We got the call from my lawyer. He said, "There is no rule. You can have your match."
I'm baffled by it. Like, I saw the video. I mean, it was a video that was posted from the venue. I was kind of baffled myself. I don't understand why it took that long to get an answer, lawyer or no lawyer. I don't know why lawyers are even been involved.
Yeah.
You're a New York State Athletic Commission officer. You're representing the state. We understand that. Jersey, you don't have that problem.
Yeah.
Now, going forward, is there something that, say, like Warriors of Wrestling or another New York promotion that you'd be with that you have to show, or is it just understood?
Is the rule understood?
Yes.
Yeah, it's understood that actually in one of the newspapers that did cover the story, the Gothamist, they got in contact with the New York State Athletic Commission, and they said that that's actually not a rule.
Right.
And that's not, they're going to offer training, retrain the officers in